Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Welcome to my space. Thank you so much for attending tonight, coming by to get your nightly dose of Metazen, because our Metazen is the best medicine. So thank you for that. Thank you for that. Wow. All right. Who do we have? Hey, Lorena. Hola. Hey, the bath crew's here too. Serena, be safe. Don't fill up too much water in there. Well, this is not really the type of meditation to fall asleep in, so you're in good hands. Who else? Lady Ryder, welcome. Angelique, welcome. I forgot to reach out to you today to see if you had any experiences after being on the show last night, if you had anything change, because sometimes it happens. It happens to some people. So I would be interested in hearing anything, excuse me, that you may have experienced. All right, Lorena, I'm going to put you on Mother Gaia, and Angelique, I'm going to put you on Truth, unless you guys want to be on a different, node. So keep that in mind if you want to change or anything. So let's get over to our practice. And if you're new here, we will begin the meditation at the top of the hour, so in about 10 minutes. So if you want to come back, or you can hang out. Well, first, we do energy type practice every time we meet, the sunrise and sunset sessions, and we practice with these three types of energies because these are the three types of energies we interact with and utilize during the meditation. So in our practice, because feeling energy, the first step, of course, is understanding that energy is real. And I think most people that spend any amount of time here on a regular basis understand that. They've gotten over that first hurdle, is understanding that energy is real. It's all around us. Okay. And as our practice, so we can get stronger and better in our understanding, we do this. We actually practice every night, and every AM and every PM. So I am sending out one of these energies right now as I mute my phone, because it seems like all my friends like to text right in the middle of this. So, it is what it is. All right, so I'm sending one of these symbols. What does this symbol feel like? All right, what's it feel like? Just open your hands, and what does this symbol feel like? And what does it smell like? Does it smell like fresh air? Does it smell like a comforting scent? Does it smell like earthy? Does it smell earthy? What does it feel like? Does it feel like wind? Does it feel like a loving embrace? Something we practice every time we gather. Or does it feel like soil in your hand? So which one? Which one are you receiving from me right now? I'm sending one of these energies. And if you're new here, the meditation will begin in about 8 minutes, right at the top of the hour. As we do this energy type practice, I'll go ahead and stay on the screen for a moment. Something I've been trying to get to for a couple of days, and it's really interesting. And it is, that's okay. Sorry, I had to look again. I've been waiting for 2 days to talk about this. And it is, what is the lesson? I always like to look at the lesson in things. So when something happens to me, both are deemed positive and deemed negative experiences. A lot of times will turn into a positive or turn into a negative over time. And I find that fascinating, because it's like there's so many different examples you can give, because somebody's excited about their new car. All right, they're excited about their new car, but then they have a wreck and it breaks their arm. We'll just leave it at that. They have a wreck and they break their arm. Okay, so their new car, yes, put them in that situation that they may not have been in, or maybe they were speeding because of their new car, or over believing in the capabilities of that car, or perhaps the driver behind that wheel. All right, so it's interesting to think about something that's deemed positive turns out to have a negative consequence, and maybe they get that new car, break their arm in an accident, and destroy the entire car. You see? So now what's the lesson in that? Is the lesson that maybe that's not the car for me? All right, or because I don't think it's binary. I don't think just because you have something good happen to you that it's going to have something deemed non-positive or bad from the experience. No, I'm not an absolutist in that regard. Or if something bad happens, that, oh, something's good going to come my way. Well, a lot of times, if something really bad happens, then anything that happens to you is going to be good. So, and if typically good things happen to you, you could look at it the same way. And if something bad happens to you, then maybe it's not as bad as it would have been otherwise if you were in a different situation. So it's really interesting. And what brought this up is that I stumbled across someone on YouTube, and this lady's in Sedona, everything, because that was kind of my draw, because I was looking at Sedona stuff, and she popped up, and I was like, wow, this is really interesting. But this lady is talking about, she's sitting in Sedona talking about physics and talking about a couple scientists. I think her main guy is Max Planck, who is a well-known physicist. Then she brings up Edmund T. Whittaker and Hans Kanga. And this is all around the late 1800s, early 1900s, where these scientists were prolific in their work and fairly well known, I would imagine. And both of those aforementioned people, those men, worked on and published information about the ether. And that's like Father Sky ether energy. And I find it interesting that I'm finding it, that this was brought into my life. Okay. So it was brought into it came into my sphere. Why? What's the why? And it's, I don't need to know. Obviously, it's something to do with what I do here twice a day. So I may have some knowledge coming in now. Instead of learning just the esoteric aspects of this, perhaps I'm about to learn some of the hard science to solidify my overall understanding. I just really find it interesting how things come into your life. And I have a friend affectionately called Conspiracy Chick, okay, because she's freaking up on the stuff, okay? She knows the stuff backwards and forwards. And I have had some conspiracy stuff in my background, but it's mainly around UFOs type of stuff, unidentified flying objects. And so that's about as deep in the conspiracy stuff. Oh, maybe a little Bigfoot stuff that's intertwined with it. And maybe some of that missing 911. Is it missing 911 or 411? Well, some people going missing in our national forests. I find that fascinating as well. But since meeting my friend back in January, Conspiracy Chick, I say affectionately, so please don't be offended for some reason. She likes the name too. All right, so, but meeting her was really a chance. It's just meeting her was absolutely wild. It was just strange how I met her. And I thought, okay, well, Spirit or God, put her in my path for a reason. And if I had not met her, I would not have watched a video at her insistence, or at least not insistence, but she was the one that influenced me to watch a video. And I was watching this video, and this chap in the video starts talking about the ether energy. And I was like, bang, 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 bang. All this stuff started happening in my mind. And then a couple hours later, I had a third eye event, which I've spoken about before and can remind all of you one of these days. Or maybe I'll tell you about it tomorrow or something. But it's really interesting. I just find it fascinating how people pop into your life and bring something so significant to you that just rapidly changes the course, rapidly changes your course. And because it would have taken me longer to discover this Father Sky energy, all right, and have an understanding of it if I had not crossed paths with her that day. So it's really cool. And then I meet this, I find this lady on YouTube talking about the physics of spirituality. Fascinating once again. So I'm anxious. Well, I'm excited, I should say, about finding out, what is the purpose? Is it just going to be general knowledge? I don't know. I'm kind of beyond thinking that things happen so randomly to us. I think things happen for a reason. So there's that to chew on. So if you've had interesting things happen, shoot me something in chat. Tell me about it. On your screen, you can see a visual representation of the meditation, we're about to do. If you're new here, we'll get started in about 2 minutes. The golden ring on your screen represents the unity consciousness. This is part of all of us. This is what we all add to, okay? We can add, we make up the unity consciousness. All the beings here on this planet, maybe our solar system, the universe, we all make it up, all right? And I like to think of it just on a planetary scale, even though, as we know, energy knows no distance and consciousness has no bounds. So I don't know if I want to handle that question right now, if it's the entire universe. Maybe it is. Maybe that's the next step in our understanding of it. But for right now, it's everything that we add to. So that's our unity consciousness when we get together and we stand in our hand circle and we share our energy between ourselves. All right. Then we have the 3 choice nodes: truth, peace, and joy. We call them choice nodes because you can choose right now to put these in place, to put these in your heart, to put them in your mind, in your body, however you would like to put them in. And then we have the 3 power nodes: Father Sky, the aforementioned ether energy all around us; Mother Gaia, that nurturing, grounded energy; and then love. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Not only in my opinion, but according to Einstein, however you would like to pronounce that. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. Let's get over to the meditation room. And we have Angelique on the truth node. If that's cool with you, Angelique, I'm going to make the assumption that it is. And then we have Lorena on Mother Gaia node. So I want to make sure you guys are cool with that. You have a couple seconds, but in the meantime, let's get comfortable, get our eyes closed. Going to hear a loud sound as I clear our energy. Then I'll put up protection, and then we'll proceed. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. Once again, we find ourselves floating in space, perfectly content, perfectly comfortable. Bliss. We're not hungry, we're not thirsty. We don't have a care in the world. Speaking of world, you look down at the planet below. It has a green sheen of energy blanketing the entire surface. You quickly realize that is our energy from our earlier session, lingering, waiting to be renewed, waiting for our wonderful intention of love, peace, and joy to cover it once again. Now look up a bit and you'll see our magnificent golden pyramid with a curious diamond cap top. We push our intention into this golden pyramid, and then the love node and those on that node package up all of our wonderful intention and push it up into the diamond pyramid that collects our energy before we push the pulse over the planet. Now look to your left and your right. You'll see the unity consciousness sphere that I mentioned a few moments ago. Not only protects us, but powers us. We are fully encapsulated, fully enclosed in the unity consciousness sphere. It goes down well below the planet, well above the golden pyramid, all around us. Now look down in your light body, friends. Look in your heart space and see that spark of energy. There's a spark of healing, cleansing, bright white light in there that is waiting, anticipating additional energy, which we will be sending momentarily into that wonderful spark in our heart. Let's go ahead and reach out to everyone participating here right now. Just reach out energetically. If you don't know how, that's fine. Just make your intention to reach out to me energetically, to reach out to everyone around us. You don't have to know who's here. Just reach out. If they're hearing my voice, they will be there to be part of this wonderful connection. Yes, very good. I'm feeling some of you already. On the stand in our hand circle. Just imagine us standing in a big circle, holding hands. You begin feeling this energy come into your right hand and swirl around your body a bit and exit your left. Now look at all the faces in our hand circle. Just look around. See all those wonderful smiles. If you're not smiling, put a smile on your face right now. Let's put that smile on your face. Stretch that mouth to ears. Thank you, Laura. And just stretch your mouth to your ears. And immediately, almost simultaneously, you begin to feel joy just by the act of smiling. Very good. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths to facilitate the energy transfer. In through our mouth, in through our nose. Hold for a moment and exhale through our mouth. Very good. Now look down in your heart space. What was once a spark has grown into a very large ball of energy, slowly spinning to the right, but getting larger and larger in your light body, overtaking more and more space as each second passes. It's growing and growing, almost up to your arms and down to your thighs. At this point, you feel and see a transparent tube grow out of your back. It keeps growing out and out until it pierces the unity consciousness sphere. And through this tube, you begin to see some of this healing, cleansing light flow through. But more importantly, it's pushing out this dark green muck and gunk that is represented by any dis-ease you may have in your body, any fear, any hate, any anxiety. Just let it go. Any doubt. Just let it go. Just let it flow and go. Just let this healing, cleansing light that's fully overtaken your body, just let this energy flush out of that tube. Remove any of that dark green muck and gunk that needs to go. Now look at that tube. That transparent tube is getting clearer and clearer. As we release these things not serving us, just let it go. Let it go down that tube. Very good. That tube is just about running clear. Now it's running nice and clear. And fully cleansed and fully healed. Now collapse that tube and look over your shoulder. And see that glob of muck and gunk. See it break into a fine mist, into billions of pieces. Now shoot it off away from all of us into infinity. Never to infect or infest another being ever again. Very good. Now look down in your light body once again, friends. See that you're fully engulfed in this wonderful energy. Let's get in our hand circle. Now look around. Where you could see smiles moments ago, now you see forms, energy forms. That's our fellow beings right here, right now, in this very moment, experiencing this bliss, this wonderful moment with us of just loving intention for everyone here and for the loving intention that we're about to send and saturate our planet surface with. Very good. Very good. Now let's reach out to our nodes. Angelique, reach out to the Truth node. Lorena, reach out to Mother Gaia. I'll reach out to the Unity Consciousness Sphere. And in turn, as I say the node names, reach out to those as well. Regardless if it's not, you don't have to be on the node to be connected to it. Reaching out to Unity Consciousness, connecting to Father Sky, connecting to Mother Gaia, connecting to peace, connecting to joy, connecting to truth. And finally, we'll connect to love. And all those on that node are already connected with us. Those on the love node package up all of this wonderful intention we send. They package it up in love and push it up into the diamond above. Very good. Let's begin to push our intention. Right now, push your nodal intention. And if it's an energy, push that energy. If it's not an energy node, just push that intention. And if you're not comfortable being on a node, simply push your positive vibes, positive intention. Very good. And you see that diamond's growing ever brighter and brighter green. Brighter and brighter green. Very good. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first wave, our first renewing wave of 3. Send it down to our planet below. count of pulse, 1, 2, deep breath, send it down with me. Pulse. In your mind's eye, see the green diamond glowing ever so bright at the top. Release this energy, this wave that flows down over the golden pyramid and then flows down to the planet's surface, fully engulfing those on the Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction over our planet. Spreading and overtaking that previous intention from the sunrise session. Overtaking that intention and adding that energy to itself. Energy is never wasted. Now our wave is getting stronger and stronger as it passes each mile on our planet, working its way down to the equator. See it in your mind's eye, my friends. See this beautiful event taking place. See this wonderful truth wave of love, of peace, of joy, of truth, of unity, spreading over our entire planet. And now our intention, our green truth wave, is reaching the southern pole and crossing over itself and working its way back up. Our first wave of intention is nearly in place. It's working its way up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Or ask Lorena and all those on this node to push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. And as they do this, you immediately see that diamond grow brighter and brighter green. Let's do a quick hand circle and reaffirm our connection with one another, just real quick. And just reach out to all the nodes without saying them, just reach out. And you'll see them. You'll feel them. Let's begin pushing our intention once again into the golden pyramid. If you're on a power node, push that specific energy. If you're on a choice node, push that specific choice. Very good. And see that diamond growing brighter and brighter green as each second passes. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. Our second magnificent wave of intention that we give freely to our planet and to our fellow beings, to all the flora and fauna on the planet as well. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. From the feet of Mother Gaia node in every direction, down the northern pole, down the northern hemisphere of our planet, our beautiful wave travels down towards the equator. Now's the time, my friends, to know in your heart and in your mind that we are reaching thousands and thousands of our fellow beings each time we send one of these waves. Each time a wave crosses the equator, it's thousands and thousands more finding this energy. Thousands of people are waking up each moment, waking up to a new life, waking up to joy, to peace, to truth. Some, for the very first times in their lives, are finding joy right now. Experience this moment with them. Just feel that wonderful joy, those tears that are welling up because they've never felt something so magnificent. We never push our energy on anyone as this wave comes up, back up to the northern hemisphere. We simply make our intention of love, peace, and joy, of unity, of calm. We simply make our intention available for when people wake up. We are there. Now this wave has arrived back to Mother Gaia node. I asked Lorena and those on this node to send this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. And immediately you see that diamond pyramid begin to grow green. Let's get in our hand circle once again and reaffirm our connection. This time take a moment and feel this amazing energy. flowing through each and every one of us. Flowing, healing, cleansing. We are doing this with each other. This is all of our wonderful intention, helping one another right now. Let's reaffirm our connection. Just connect to the nodes as I say them aloud. Unity consciousness, Mother Gaia, Father Sky, truth, joy, and peace, and love. We're all fully connected to one another and to all the nodes. Wow. Very good. And you see that diamond is anticipating our energy coming in. It's getting brighter and brighter green. Let's begin pushing our intention now into the golden pyramid. Very good. That diamond's getting brighter and brighter green. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave of intention. 1, 2, deep breath. Pulse. In your mind's eye, see our diamond pyramid release this energy. See this wave, this green truth wave of intention flow down every side of our golden pyramid and continue down, fully engulfing Mother Gaia and those on this node and spreading in every direction down the northern hemisphere where thousands more find our energy that we make available to them freely. Now our wave is getting close to the equator, but you notice that this time it's leaving a pixie dust trail of green energy that will persist until it is renewed in the sunrise session. Very good. Now this wave is coming down over the southern hemisphere, crossing over itself and working its way back up. Pixie dust trails in place, and as we go and add even more to it, as this wave comes back up past the equator to the feet of Mother Gaia node. For this time I asked Lorena and those on this node to store some of this excess energy in their sacral chakra, in their belly, their tummy, for their personal use later, and to send the rest of this excess energy up to the node holders and participants above, so that they may do the same. Very good. Let's cross our arms, cross our chest, cross your arms, put your hands on your shoulders, just squeeze. This is the most selfful gift you can give yourself. Just sit here and be present with yourself, with my voice, with one another, as we are all still connected. We're all basically giving each other a warm embrace, a wonderful hug. Just let this agape love flow. Brilliant. Repeat after me aloud. I am a beacon of love. I am a beacon of joy. I am a beacon of truth. I am a beacon of peace. I am a beacon of unity. I am. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths, and on our third exhale through our mouth, we'll release this wonderful hold, this wonderful loving hug. Release. On fire. Let's go to our hand circle. Look around at all the wonderful beings here once again. Just take another moment Enjoy this. Just enjoy this connection. Because as you establish this connection, you can reach out to it anytime, throughout the day, throughout the night. You are never alone, my friends. You are never alone. Now let's go ahead and let go of those hands and begin pulling our energy back from the nodes and back from one another. Do not pull your energy back from the planet. Let that stay. Just from the nodes, just what wants to come back from the nodes and from one another. Just let it come back. Some of it will remain, some of it will be sticky and want to remain on the nodes. That's fine. Some of it will remain with those assembled here. That is also fine. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes for a moment. And move your neck around. Start waking up your body. Very good. And when you're ready, open your eyes and return. Wow. I'll tell you what, it's like watching a friggin' rocket launch, and there's been a bunch of them lately, and you guys know that I like my space stuff. What I find interesting, though, is it is so freaking strong. Right there around, right after the second pulse, maybe. I just lit. Well, you hear me say wow, if I say brilliant, I'm really getting lit up. So that's awesome. And this has just been happening the last 3 or 4 days. It's either us, we're all getting stronger. Well, yeah, let's just go with that. We're all getting stronger. Or we're shifting, the planet is shifting, energies are shifting. It's probably some of that too. Probably a lot of things. But the great thing is we come here and we experience consistent energy. And consistency with energy, in my book, is wonderful. All right, so what did I send earlier? Anyone care to guess? Real quick, anyone want to go on the block? Anyone? I'll give it a moment. I'll go ahead and send it one more time as well. All right. Here it comes. Here comes the reveal. Bang. Oh, no. Awesome, Lady Writer. Well done. Wow. Look at that. See? There's 2 of you. Angelique, what'd you get? That's awesome. I like it. Cool. Yeah, stretching my mouth to my ears. There you go. See that? Instant joy. All right, and if you didn't get it right, hey, it's okay. Just keep trying. Just keep practicing, even if you didn't get it right. Because sometimes you will, sometimes you don't. Some people, I think we had 4 in a row with who was it? Serena, I think it was. And then I think she missed a couple. And I know Lorraine has got a few in a row, and I know Angelique has. So if we can correlate all of that, what you guys hit, we'd almost have to be in some kind of setting where we knew, what the external factors were for each of us. Okay, so Angelique got Father Sky. All right. Well, interesting. Very interesting. All right, I'm sending each and every one of you love, peace, and joy. And until the sunrise session, namaste, my friends. Namaste.